welcome to the Media Zone 14th season premiere episode.
That was supposed to be stars, right?
That was a star field, yeah.
It looked like gravel or like astroturf or something.
I could have probably gone out in the driveway and done equally as well as that. But
I was waiting for something to happen.
Well, I had to throw that together at about 1 o'clock last night because the Spider-Man opening I've been working on for a month and a half has disappeared from my computer.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't know if it was deleted while I was editing all those episodes you saw the past few weeks. People did enjoy the specials we had on, the party show.
All right.
The Susie compilation from the year she was on.
Was that just a bunch of giggling?
It was a lot of giggling and a lot of fun there. She did add something to the show, though. It was like a running laugh track to the show. And then we got so much response from that Margaritaville show that we showed the whole thing.
Who'd you get response from? I'm always curious when you say that.
Well, people at work.
Not family members.
People at work.
All right.
And Gary was wondering when we were coming back live. He was very waiting for us. Very excited.
All right, we're back, Gary.
For the brand new episode. And yeah, he's waiting for Kim, who he will apparently not see tonight. We do have a standby when we get to the game section. I think we can.
That'll never happen.
Or it'll never happen. You know, we have somebody who does not want to appear on TV at all, right? Okay.
Nor even speak.
Nor even speak out loud. We do have somebody in the hopper, though, I found out, who was actually interested in appearing on the show. So we're going to work that angle.
Oh, boy.
It is a good angle because she has a tie-in to theater, Crossgate's Regal Theater. So that's always good to have a tie-in there.
What is she? She's an usher?
I'll fill you in off the air.
Okay.
Because there's so much to go over on tonight's show. We have 3 films. The
producer's whacking himself in the head. He's trying to get those 1978 headphones to kick in.
I wish we had a camera over here.
You want a handheld?
We could occasionally turn on when needed. When the stage hand is dozing off or the producer is banging his head there. So we are back tonight live for you. Eagle Eye we're looking at. Some bad movies. Miracle at St. Anna and Nights in Rodanthe, I guess it's pronounced. Why would you name your film a name you couldn't even say?
Someone can pronounce, I don't know. Do they think people remember it if it's hard to say, or?
Do you think
I think people just won't go see it because they're mad at the word.
I think people are expecting Godzilla to appear, maybe.
Right.
And Rodan. We have some deaths. We probably had a lot of deaths since our last live
I'm mesmerized by the. He's like one of those human mole games over there.
Whack-a-mole.
Whack-a-mole.
This is called Whack the 1970s Radio Shack headphones. There's got to be with all the technology today, a nice headphone.
He doesn't like them.
You know
it'd probably be good as those Bose system that has new headphones.
He's got a new pair.
The Bose system, man. They sell those at the airports.
They do.
Yeah, for the flights and all.
What about those eagle ear things or whatever they're promoting on Sirius? Those high-end.
Oh, you mean
earphones? Those are mainly for listening to music, though. I think.
Oh, what's the musicians use?
Yeah, Miracle Ear.
Not Miracle.
I know. No, there's a name for them. We'll think of it.
Yeah, it'll come up.
The chiller guest list. That's always fun to take a look at.
I'm interested because I may go this year.
If there's a big lineup, you might go. You always say that.
I do.
You have to make you're not off that day, so you're going to have to make a special arrangements. But I always say if there's at least 2 that you want to see, it's well worth the about 2.5-hour trip.
Do they serve beverages, Ed?
On the trip down or at the chiller show?
At the show, Ed. I've never noticed.
It's a motel, so there's got to be a bar there somewhere.
Well, it's looking up.
I tell you where you don't want to serve beer is at the Artie Langes show down at Proctors. Is not a place you want to be selling beer.
They were whooping it up, Ed.
I went down there to the Artie show at Proctor's, and I didn't know they sold beer.
Oh, yeah.
It seems like a nice theater. You go and see a play or something and a stage show. I didn't know they were selling beer.
Yeah, they're probably about $12 a pop, I would imagine.
I think there were 4, maybe.
Oh, jeez. Well, if you go there just to hang out, if they're 4, it's cheaper than a
Apparently
bar.
they do, because they think this is a hangout bar thing. They don't think it's a performance.
Right.
You're supposed to go in and enjoy the performance, and the 2 opening comedians were pretty good.
Yeah.
And funny, and the audience is yelling out Bob Bob Bowie and Artie.
I think that's the nature of his act, though. Because,
I think it is, but
I mean, he was really not that great of a stand-up to get that crowd.
it was funny though. And
Yeah.
if they had he had a lot of comebacks for you know, the people yelling out.
But he does it at every show, probably.
He's probably well prepared for it.
But is he interrupted? Is the flow of his show interrupted?
You could tell he got louder as you could hear there's people yelling out. He
Right.
got louder. He didn't want to go back, and some of the other ones had snappy comebacks.
Right. Do you think the flow of the show was interrupted?
It is interrupted, yeah.
All right.
But
He's got a new shore house, Ed, so he probably doesn't care.
No.
He's multi-million-dollar
I'm gonna
shore
see if
house.
I can find out what he made down there, because we know the house manager down there now, who works at Proctors, and she was telling us there was a concert down there before we went in where they sold out of the beer. And there was so much beer sold they had to send people out to Price Choppers.
At this one? At this one?
At this one too.
At Artie, okay.
But before we went in there, I should have told her she better get the trucks ready to head out for the Artie crowd.
Right.
But they sold like $8,000 worth of beer
Wow.
for that show, and I guess they had to call the cops in because when the show starts, they close the bars down in the theater.
They get a little...
Apparently, people didn't want to leave the theater to go out in the lobby to get their beer, and they had to call in the Schenectady police force.
We missed quite a time.
Yeah, a lot of fun at the Artie show, and because he's in the area, Jeff the Drunk
Oh, yeah.
made a special appearance on stage for all of 4 minutes
Yeah.
before he was harassed off the stage.
Now, that Bonaducci fight, I think, is tonight.
That was last night.
Oh, it was last night.
And I missed it. I was going to go on there. It was only $5 on the
Right.
computer. I couldn't find out where you logged in or signed on.
Do we know the result?
I heard the news, though. I think Bob Levy was knocked out in the 2nd round.
Oh, that's incredible.
Technical knockout.
That's awesome.
I'm sure that'll be up on YouTube or something.
Oh, we gotta go. Oh, I gotta check that out when I get home.
Okay. Hey, let's do our films
Boy,
now.
let's just talk and not do this show.
Well, we've been off for so long.
Right.
That we have a lot of things to catch up on.
I mean, no one really cares about these movies, do they?
No, they don't. Maybe there'll be a good one in here.
Oh, I bet not.
Is there a good one, producer? No, but let's take a look at Eagle Eye first. Let's see, maybe this will be the one. Starring Shia LaBeouf, Rosario Dawson, and Billy Bob Thornton. 2 strangers become the pawns of a mysterious woman they have never met, but who seems to know their every move. Realizing they are being used to further her diabolical plot, they must work together to outwit the woman before she has them killed.
Last time I heard diabolical, it was in a cartoon, I think.
It was Dick Dastardly,
Right.
I think, was in there. Rated PG-13 for intense sequences of action, violence, and for language.
I have no interest in this.
Time for your phone call.
We told you to run.
How'd you get on this phone? Who are you?
You have 10 seconds.
What the hell are you talking about?
Get down now. Leave where?
Hey! Well, it looks like an average action type film. Looks
Yeah.
like she's controlling the power lines, though, and they're
Oh.
coming down all
Isn't
around
that
them.
something? Shia LaBeouf, Ed.
Yeah. He's a heavy drinker.
He likes to drink, and he hurt his arm.
Yeah. Imagine this guy. He's got
I just thought the name is irritating to me.
Yeah. Shia. I guess
What's his, he's got some kind of
LaBeouf.
origin.
he's Jewish, but the LaBeouf speaks of French or something, doesn't it? LaBeouf? His parents were hippies.
Yeah, is that true?
Were you doing reading up on Shia LaBeouf, producer?
Let's just know that?
Just knowledge that came out?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Maybe you've got something with your film tonight, Miracle at St. Anna.
Oh, Miracle St. Anna.
Daily News.
Directed by Spike Lee, the film chronicles the story of 4 African-American soldiers who were members of the U.S. Army as part of the all-black 92nd Buffalo Soldier Division. That's not funny. Stationed in Tuscany, Italy during World War II. They experienced the tragedy and triumph of the war as they find themselves trapped behind enemy lines and separated from the unit after one of them risks his life to save an Italian boy. Yo, what's up?